In 1769, James Watt invented the steam engine, and it revolutionized industry as we know it. The industrial revolution that followed transformed the face of humanity. Today, the steam engine is the intelligent cloud. It is powered by data and machine learning. And through data from the Internet of Things and adaptive systems all around us, the world is going to be automated in ways never before. And that is going to be heralded as the beginning of the intelligence revolution. Let me give you a glimpse of this with a small example.
I'm Saqib Sheikh. I lost my sight when I was 7, and one of the things I've always dreamt of since I was at university was this idea of something that could tell you at any moment what's going on around you.
He taps sunglasses to take a picture.
I think it's a man jumping in the air doing a trick on a skateboard.
He types at a computer, then sits with colleagues.
I teamed up with like-minded engineers to make an app which lets you know who and what is around you. It's based on top of the Microsoft Intelligence APIs, which makes it so much easier to make this kind of thing. The app runs on smartphones, but also on the Pivot Head smart glasses. When you're talking to a bigger group,
He taps his sunglasses.
I see two faces. 40-year-old man with a beard looking surprised. 20-year-old woman looking happy.
the app can describe the general age and gender of the people around me and what their emotions are, which is incredible.
In a restaurant,
Hello, good afternoon. Here's your menu.
Great, thank you. I can use the app on my phone to take a picture of the menu, and it's going to guide me on how to take that correct photo.
Move camera to the bottom right and away from the document.
And then it'll recognize the text. Read me the headings.
I see appetizers, salads, paninis, pizzas, pastas.
Years ago, this was science fiction. I never thought it would be something that you could actually do, but artificial intelligence is improving at an ever faster rate.
That amazing app was built in a few weeks by stitching together cognitive APIs hosted in the intelligent cloud. You can see those APIs on the Cortana Intelligence Gallery for vision, for speech, for language, for emotion. And the future apps that want to leverage intelligence will just leverage these powerful capabilities being delivered in the cloud. And that will transform the way applications are built in an incredibly agile way. So now let's step back and let me tell you about the three dimensions we are innovating along today at Microsoft. These are the dimensions of the cloud, data, and intelligence. Along the cloud axis, we are innovating on infrastructure as a service, platforms as a service, databases, machine learning, stream analytics, Spark, and software as a service, applications such as CRM. And again, the goal is incredible agility, to transform how software is built and delivered, period. The dimension of data, the second one, it covers the spectrum of data use cases. Microsoft leads in SQL Server, the relational database, and SQL Server today has intelligence integrated into it with R and machine learning at the database layer, allowing you to build ultra-fast analytic applications. Some of our customers have seen 100x speed up. For mobile applications at scale, we have DocumentDB for JSON documents indexed, queryable with Java, SQL-like queries. For big data analytics, we have Hadoop as a service, HD Insight, with Spark integrated now, and Azure Data Lake, the data lake pattern. When you want in-memory, the speed of in-memory for analytics, that Spark layer that we have integrated into Hadoop allows very, very easy setup of clusters and scale-out analytics and interactive query. And when you need transactional integrity as well, SQL Server has integrated in-memory transactions. And when you bring both in-memory transactions and analytics together in a database, you can have what's called operational analytics, real-time transactional data being used in analytics to serve intelligent applications. That's the dimension of innovation of data. Now let me talk about the most exciting one of all, the dimension of intelligence. Now, intelligence traditionally was BI, multidimensional cubes. We have simplified that with tabular BI tables and an appropriate language for that. It is very fast, it's in memory. But then we have moved from looking at the past to looking at the present through stream analytics. Sophisticated analytics with simple SQL queries standing in a flow of data that allows you to do aggregates in real time and visualize them through Power BI and even call machine learning APIs. That's stream analytics. R server. We've taken the language R, made it enterprise grade, made it scalable, run on Hadoop, run on the cloud, run in SQL Server, and we'll continue to invest in that to make the open source language R stronger and ready for enterprise use cases at scale. And then we're bringing the innovations from Microsoft Research and Bing in machine learning and deep learning through Azure Machine Learning and tools, open source tools like CNTK, which is right now one of the fastest tools for deep learning available. And then you just saw the power of cognitive APIs. We will continue to put out powerful APIs for perceptual tasks and cognition, like for vision and speech and language, and we'll bring all of them together in the intelligent cloud. So those are our dimensions of innovation: cloud, data, and intelligence, and we bring them all together for the enterprise in a suite that we call the Cortana Intelligence Suite. It covers information management, big data, machine learning, intelligent applications, business scenarios, even dashboards and visualizations. And when you bring them together as one suite, the value of that is you get one integrated platform on which to develop applications, as opposed to buying this from n different vendors and having to do undifferentiated heavy lifting in managing, patching, and building applications with a lot of different skill sets. And that's the promise the suite brings. So today, Spark for Azure is GA. It is 100x faster than MapReduce. In fact, about 50% of all HD Insight Linux clusters that are being created on Azure today is for Spark clusters. That's an amazing progress. Power BI, one of the best visualization tools available in the cloud as a service, is integrated with Spark. And so you can do interactive analytics and dashboarding through Power BI. And Microsoft R Server, which I just talked about, that runs cross-platform in Hadoop, in SQL Server, in Windows, that is now layered on top of HD Insight and Spark. And now when you do analytics with R, you can do it with data sets of any size, and it'll run 7 times faster than it would run on MapReduce. And so we're seeing some amazing use cases here, by the way, and I wanted to tell you about that. So one of the use cases that we see for Spark is a streaming use case. Data comes from IoT Hub. IoT Hub is what devices connect to and send streaming data through. Data comes through Spark, uses Spark streaming. You put a Power BI dashboard on it. And there's a live dashboard with streaming analytics, powered all by the combination of IoT Hub and Spark, which lives in Cortana Intelligence Suite. The second use case is where this is batch analytics, but data lives in Azure Storage or HDFS. Spark is layered on top of it, and you come from a Power BI dashboard and create dashboards interactively against data that is held in Spark. The third use case, NoSQL. You have NoSQL data hosted in HBase, you layer Spark on it, and you do interactive analysis. The fourth one, when you care about secure data, enterprise-grade security, like Ali just talked about, security at file level, security at cluster level, and so on, you host the data in Azure Data Lake with encryption, and then you layer Spark on top of it, and again, do interactive analytics. Another one, ETL. You do cooking at scale of data, extract, transform, load, in Spark, load it into the SQL data warehouse that's on the cloud, and again, you run SQL queries against it. And so you can bring all of these things together, very powerful platforms. You can then layer R on top of it at scale, do advanced analytics and machine learning at scale on that one, and you can then drive intelligent action with the predictions from machine learning models. So finally, a notebook. We support Jupyter Notebooks, and Jupyter Notebooks can talk to Spark, and you can have very powerful visualizations and collaboration through notebooks that host your data science experiments. So now let me actually talk about these through the eyes of a customer, a true intelligent cloud customer. This is Jet.com. And Jet.com is revolutionizing e-commerce. They are on track to hit somewhere near $1 billion in GMV in a very short time span. And they are able to do that. They are able to build a platform against incredibly heavy e-commerce competition and do so in an incredibly short time because they leverage the cloud. These are some of the services that leverage on Azure, on Microsoft Azure. It's a huge wealth of these services, all available as hosted services in the cloud, and they can very easily stitch them together into extremely powerful applications. And that you will notice includes Spark and R. And now let me play a video, and you can hear the story through their own words.
I think it's a great time to be an entrepreneur. I love the idea of starting something from nothing. At Jet.com, I saw an opportunity to transform e-commerce by focusing and innovating around price to, in real time, reprice products according to what's in people's baskets.
In order to do that, our pricing engine needs to continually evaluate tens of millions of products across thousands of merchants. There's continually tens of billions of operations going on to provide the lowest prices online. We're not in the business of creating new databases, new queuing methodologies, new storage mechanisms. Being able to leverage all the services and tools that are on the Azure platform, and we've gone from zero to a fully fledged e-commerce marketplace in about 12 months.
To get to billions of dollars in top line revenue, to be able to handle that level of scale would not be possible if it weren't for the cloud. We can sleep at night knowing that we're using Microsoft Azure cloud services.
The intelligent cloud is here. May the intelligence revolution begin. Thank you.